What up, people? This is See It or Skip It. We talk about movies and TV and stuff that's current in the media and tell you whether you want to see it or skip it or get your advice because we love you people out there. I am at Oliver Ben, and I'm rocking with this guy.
I am Danny Sunday, at I am Danny Sunday. And we have a special guest.
Hi, my name is Donna. I'm at Donna. Actually, no, correction. It's D-A. I'll go at Twitter.
Well, thank you, Donna, for coming on. We
Thanks
wanted
for
to get
having me.
so bad.
We needed a feminine touch, just a little bit. Let's get
Okay.
too many dicks on the dance floor.
That's true. It's a sausage press up in here, man.
Totally. Let's get into segment one. Danny Sunday, what are you currently watching on any of the various things we talk about? Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, YouTube, and Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll. Well, I'm currently I was catching up on my anime last week, and I'm caught up, except for One Piece, which I haven't seen yet. It just aired on Sunday. I don't want to spoil it for me yet, but it looks. I mean, I guess Don Flamingo's not exactly dead yet. I don't know, but besides that, I've been watching Agent Carter. Tonight is a brand new episode appears, and then like tomorrow night I watch it on Hulu. So right now it's 4 episodes deep. It's still really good. It looks like this latest episode that's coming on after one that's gonna be on tonight. We're gonna have a girl-on-girl spy fighting action, which is what everybody wants. Donna, what about you? What's currently burning a hole on your queue in your various
On my
sundry?
queue? Well, actually, I'm caught up with The Arrow and Flash. Like those are like my main two that I've been watching, and I've also been following Agent Carter, which I can't wait. And I called it, like, spoilers. There's that one chick that they keep panning towards, the blonde chick. You know who I'm talking about, the roommate.
Yeah.
They keep panning at her, and I'm going, there has to be a reason why they keep focusing on this chick, and I was like, I called it.
They introduced her 2 weeks ago. I'm like, maybe she'll be a friend. I'm like, why would she be a friend? No one is ever a friend.
I know. It's like always suspect everyone.
And then the one brunette girl with a cool New York accent. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but Donna, you tell me, and then maybe they'll clear it up. It just feels weird to even mention it. Do you feel like there's like this weird, slightly like almost lesbian vibe going on between these two? Am I shipping them? Because I am.
No. You know what? The first time I met her on the show, I was just like, okay, this is a little weird but cute. And then after like the second episode, I was like, I totally ship it. Totally ship it. That's like her girlfriend. Seriously.
I haven't read the comics yet, and I'm kind of want to, but I'm like, what if the comics probably far ahead and they probably established something? Do you know, is that going to be a thing, or is this just we're going to play with just the fandom is going to create little drawings on Tumblr forever? Do you know if this is a thing?
Actually, you know what? I actually have not read the comic or anything in regards to Agent Carter. After watching like the first 3 episodes made me want to start reading it. But as far as her character, I'm not sure, but I'm hoping. We kind of need more gay roles out there.
She seems awfully attached. Like it seems friendly at first, and now it becomes like a little bit like, yeah, maybe she likes her a little bit. There's not like there's anything wrong with that.
See, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just hoping that it comes true. Maybe like a slight kiss here and there. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows?
Surprise.
They might just be queer baiting and trying to get more people to watch the show. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
That's
Ollie,
business.
Ollie, have you watched Agent Carter yet? Have you been on this train yet, the Agent Carter train?
I'm going to get on it tomorrow. I am not quite on it yet. From what I'm hearing from both of y'all, it makes me want to watch it, especially with the last thing y'all threw out about the girl on her.
But well, when I said girly girl, I meant there was gonna be a fight scene. There's gonna be a dope spy chick fight. There's a lot of. This is like the most female empowering show I've ever seen. Like this is,
Yeah.
and it's not shoving feminists at you. It's more like saying these are some dope girl characters. They just happen to be women. They have to live in this environment that's pretty patriarchal. That's just the way it is in that era and that time. And then from there, it just spins a little bit out of there. But I think it's good action. If you like Agents of Shield, you'll probably like it. But I don't know. For me, a little bit better Agent Shield, maybe because we're just getting into it and there's less characters. You haven't really. I remember we were talking about Durara last week, and it was like, man, they just give you a billion characters all at once. This one is going to be a little bit more easy to digest. It's only 4 episodes right now. Well, today will be the fourth episode, if
Yeah.
everything goes well.
I can
No.
get caught up. Go ahead.
No. Well. Yeah, like piggybacking off of what Danny said, yeah, this is definitely something new. I mean, like, it's a few, there's not like a few TV shows that has like female leads in it. And like it actually totally follows right off the bat from Captain America in the movies. So I think it's well written and just all around empowering for like little young girls, wanting to be like, a big superhero or something like that. But yeah.
Awesome.
I totally say watch it. Yeah.
Totally. I started watching Sleepy Hollow and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And it's fun
Nice.
because I got this serious copy show, and then I got this really lighthearted copy show. And I really like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and especially since the captain is openly gay. It is a dynamic that just makes me like, it's great. Because it's like, how come it took you so long to be captain? Because I'm openly gay. Hey, you should be scared of me. You should be scared you're going to lose your job. No, I've been openly gay since the 80s. I'm not scared of you.
That's like they kind of we're. I was just watching Sirens the other day. Cause I think they just started adding episodes on Hulu for it, and I was like, yeah, well, look at this character. It's like he's not just black. He's also a big, strong gay guy.
Yeah.
But they don't.
Yeah.
And it's not really played up for laughs or anything because they don't. I guess there are some moments where it kind of is, but that's going to be with every relationship, with every friendship, where everyone has that one quirk about them. It's going to be made into sort of a joke for everything. But they all have that. Like they have the womanizer, they have like the geek, and they have the strong, athletic black gay guy. So he has a bunch of different things going on there. It's like, well, he's cool. And it's a funny show. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with it because there's a lot of stuff on there, like on TV. Maybe, I don't know. The Miz is supposed to be on it. WWE wrestler The Miz is going to be on a future episode.
Yeah.
What?
I think he plays an MMA guy, which is obnoxious. I don't. But The Miz is obnoxious, so whatever. I'm trying to get the right ratio of hair to head on here.
Let's get into. We kind of did what's in your queue forever. Let's move on to the next segment. Recent movies, shows that you watched that. Let me move my little thing. That sucked and why. I don't know if I talked about. I think I did talk about Rescue Me. I haven't seen anything that sucked, so I'll pass it to you, Danny.
Huh. I've been lucky that I didn't see anything that sucked. I did see something that rocked. But Donna, did you see something that sucked recently that you were like, man, let's make sure nobody watches that ever again, including myself?
Oh, okay. I see. You're putting me on the spot. All right. Don't kill me, but I don't really like Gotham on Channel 5. I couldn't get into
Uh,
it. Yeah,
you know
I
what?
couldn't.
I watched the first episode and I was kind of into it, and then I was like, I don't know. Let me watch something else. And if I'm watching a show and I don't care to go back to it, like I started watching the first episode, I found it by ulterior motives because I can't find the first episode anyway, so I had to go through weird internet back channels to find it. And if you go that far to watch something, you're gonna want it to be good. So I wasn't
Right.
into it yet.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go back and watch like the next episode. I started with the first episode, all right.
Yeah, like I started watching the first episodes on Hulu when they had it up, but I think now when you go back to it, they'll start you off on like episode 9, which is like ridiculous. It's like why don't
Yeah,
you know? But
that's
when I
more of
first, go ahead.
that's more of a Fox thing than anything else. It's not like Hulu's fault. I guess they can't keep episodes past like 5 episodes at a time or whatever, or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
pay a
so
dollar
weird.
more to give me the full menu. I don't know.
Exactly, right? But yeah, I was watching it on Hulu and I don't know, like I just felt like there was too much hand holding within the show. Okay, like when they set you up for like characters that's gonna be coming into the show, like I felt like they introduced too many people all at once in that one episode. Like you first see Selena Kyle, which is like Catwoman, then you see like what's his name? Oswald, which is the Penguin, and then Ivy as a little girl. And I'm like, okay, they all weren't born with their villain names. They were born with their own names. It's like, don't give me that. Oh, hey, okay, this is gonna be Ivy, and this is gonna. I'm like, okay, like how much hand holding are you gonna give me here? Because then it just turns me off. You know what I mean?
They should just do like in the comics and just let people organically see it play out, and then it'll be that cool aha moment. That person's this guy, instead of it being like
Yeah,
yeah. Like they right away hit you with teenage Selena Kyle as like a cat burglar, thief. She's got even the goggles on her head, like the new
exactly.
from Dark Knight Rises, which I don't know. Ollie, did you like Dark Knight Rises? Because I fucking hated Dark Knight Rises.
I liked it, man. It wasn't the first one. The first one, the second one, hands down, the best parts of that trilogy.
Yep.
But yeah, the third one, it got us through, man. It told the end of the story.
It was too many illogical nonsense happening, and then like little nods to no one, like a nod to this is my nod to no one. You have Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character has a name, and then randomly he goes to some place where they tell him why don't you use your given name, and it's like Robin or something like. So okay, so what? His given name's Robin. That doesn't mean anything. There's no Robin whose given name is Robin. If he said, oh, his given name was Dick, or his given name was Damien, or his given name was any of the Robin names you could pick from. If he said
Yep.
Jason, oh, you should
Jason,
use your given name,
exactly.
Jason Todd, and I would have been like, but instead they said his given name is Robin, and I didn't hear people in the back when I saw some theaters. You were there, Donna.
Yeah, I
People in
was.
theater going. There are people in theater going, oh yeah, he's Robin. I'm like, shut your face. He's not Robin. He's no one. He's nobody to no one.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I can't even like. I was gonna say I had nothing to suck, but then we brought up Gotham, and that brought up Dark Knight Rises. So Dark Knight Rises sucked.
Yeah, like okay, don't get me wrong. I love Batman. Batman is like my favorite
Love Batman.
superhero out of all the DC universe. I love Batman would be my top number one, and then it would be Wonder Woman, and then like Green Arrow and the Flash. But no, like knowing that I'm a big Batman fan, seeing the third movie, I was purely disappointed because there was just a lot of inconsistency in that movie, and like the way it was written was just it was poorly written. I don't know, I couldn't get down with it. But as far as the TV show Gotham, I mean, I've been hearing like mixed reviews, and I do want to give it a second chance. But right now, that's what's in my queue that I have not touched after watching the first episode. So I don't know.
That is funny. I saw the first episode too, and I was like, what else can I watch right now? And I never
Yeah,
got
right.
back to it. And then Hulu was like, hey, it's going to almost be gone. And I was like, it's going to almost be gone, but what else can I watch right now? I think Hulu may be doing us a disservice by taking these shows off, because how do I get engaged into it? How do I jump into it now? The fifth episode? Not doing it.
Well, and it's weird. It's weird because you'll see other shows get to keep their episodes up, like they'll get their seasons up. Like like you're watching Durara on Hulu, and you can see first season and the second season, which is great because I'm glad they didn't take any of our anime away. But
I
there are other shows
know.
that there are other shows. I guess it must be up to whoever's distributing these shows, like if it's Fox or if it's W or C. I was gonna say WB, but that doesn't exist. The CW or whatever.
Yeah.
They might. They're not giving them the rights to keep it on forever. I know that that the rights for Gotham are gonna be on Netflix. Once the series is done, the full season, like immediately, is gonna be on
Oh,
Netflix.
okay. Okay.
So I guess we'll have a second chance to check it out from the
Right.
first one without commercials. Maybe it'll play out better. I don't know. We'll try it again.
Yeah.
Right now we're just patiently waiting for Orphan Black and to come back.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. That would be my. You gotta watch it. I would say. It's very cool. I guess. I don't know, Ollie. Have you seen it before or no?
What'd you say?
Have you
Orphan
seen
Black.
Orphan Black?
No, I haven't seen Orphan Black.
You
Oh my God.
gotta.
Yes. I guess I'll
Well,
do a quick run through of what it is. Basically it's this chick. Her name is. It starts you off with I think what Sarah Manning, and
yes.
basically yeah. Okay, so yeah, basically it's Sarah Manning, and you go through her. I guess like her like life in a day of Sarah Manning. So she's kind of like a runaway type of deal, kind of character. She kind of runs away from her I don't know problems I guess, and like what is it? She runs into her clone, I would say, right? And well,
I
I don't
think.
know,
Wait.
Danny, you go ahead, put it. You do
Wait.
it. I think you have a better explanation.
I think Sarah Manning was the girl. Was the original who jumped in front of a train and killed herself in the very first
Yes, yes,
episode, and
right,
then
right.
the punk rock chick stole her identity, started becoming Sarah Manning, and then realized that that there's others that look just like her, and they're not twins, they're clones. And
Oh.
there's a big corporation that's deciding to favor their lives and has been holding a bunch of these clones. There's even a transgender clone. And the coolest thing about all these clones, they're played by one woman, Tatiana Maslany. She's an amazing actress, and she
Mhm.
like one clone is a hipster, dreadhead lesbian scientist. One of the hipsters is a one of the clones is a soccer mom.
Yeah.
One of who becomes an alcoholic. One of the clones is like this punk rock chick. That's the main character, whose name escapes me right now. But the next season's going to be starting soon. I don't have a date yet, but I know it's coming up because I'm seeing a bunch of stuff pop up. Funko Pop even made some vinyl heads of all the clones.
Yeah.
Beth, is it Beth?
Beth
Wait,
is Beth was the sister that jumped off the train.
okay, Beth is the
Or the
sister jump
clone.
in.
Mhm.
I got it wrong. You got it
Right.
right. So Sarah Manning is a punk rock one, and Beth jumped into a train. There's also a Cosme is a lesbian, whatever. And then there's also a clone that has this big curly hair, looks like Shakira. She's not a clone. She's just a crazy person, right? No, she is a clone.
Yeah, she is a clone. Yeah,
She's a clone. But they all. That's the weird thing is that they all have these weird little quirks about them that make them look different. Where you could tell them apart a little bit. Like one being having dreadlocks, and one having big blonde curly hair like Shakira, and one
yeah.
having a
Right.
germ. Yeah, and then you have like the soccer mom hair with the little tied back nonsense. And
He's joined
Oh,
in.
there you go. There you
There
go.
we go. That was not cool. I guess you can hang up on me on my cell, huh? There we go.
There you go.
Sweetie's back.
Ah, can you tell I stressed out? Look at that. I went.
Oh,
I thought they got you, man. I thought that it was a Blair Witch Project and they got you.
I know. They got it.
I saw you guys for a second, like on the live stream, and I was like, they're doing it without me. And I'm like, they're doing pretty good without me. Oh no, they're doing pretty good without me. And I was like watching. I was like, why am I still watching this? Let me try to get back into this.
Yeah, exactly.
I was about to go low tech, man. I was like, I'll just call him.
What's going on? What's happened since I left? Was it just recovery, or you guys were talking for a minute?
We were ad-libbing because we're
Yeah,
trying to get you back on.
we were totally
Yeah.
ad-libbing. We were talking about what was in the queue. We can go to,
Mhm.
let's go to what we saw that rocked and why.
Rox is. I don't know if anyone knows who Donnie Yen is.
Yes.
Donna's not in an
Mm,
approval I kind of know. Maybe it sounds familiar. Well, Donnie Yen is a pretty badass martial art movie maker, movie character, or movie actor, whatever. Anyway, so I don't know if anyone played the game Sleeping Dogs recently or at all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, what if that was a movie?
Hmm. Interesting.
That's what Donnie Yen's movie Special ID is. It was on Google Play for like $2 to rent it, and I was like, I don't know if I want to borrow $2. Then I found it on YouTube. But
Nice.
but it's awful on YouTube because like halfway through, like someone overlaid some other dub nonsense on it. So I was like, fuck it, hit the purchase, watched it on Google Play, and I liked it. And I was like, this is exactly like Sleeping Dog. It's pretty damn derivative, but I didn't care because it was a pretty good. Lots of really cool action. Like the story made sense because I guess I already kind of know the story. I liked it a lot. I think everyone should. If you liked martial art movies, if you like cop movies, or with double crossing and a bunch of like guys going undercover pretending they're a gangster and they're really like a cop. If you like that sort of thing, definitely check out Special ID starring Donnie Yen. I think he was also Ip Man. Was he Ip Man?
I think so. I think so.
Ip Man was badass. It was
Yeah,
supposed to be.
did you see the second one to that one?
I haven't seen it yet, but I really want to now. After I'm like on a Donnie Yen kick, I'm
Nice.
gonna start watching everything Donnie Yen has done.
You know what? That actually reminded me of the movie that we saw together. The Raid,
Yes.
the second Raid. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
that was awesome. I mean, talk about like kicking ass and doing the whole like espionage type deal. That was great. Like that
The
hit
Raid,
the
the Raid series is phenomenal. I can't stress that enough. I don't think anything has been as good as a series as that. The first one kicked ass, and it was all in one section. I saw that one on DVD. I didn't see it in theaters. The second one, we saw it in theaters,
Yep.
and it was subtitled in theaters. And there were people freaking clapping when things were happening. People
Yeah.
were excited. I felt like I was watching like we were at like a mixed martial art event or a wrestling
Oh
show
my god, it
where
was
people
like
were friggin' people were spazzing out because it was so good. They were gleeful. After that, we all wanted to fight crime.
Oh my god, yes.
I got out the theater and I was like, all right, the second I see a person actor, I'm murdering him in cold blood in the most fanciest way possible. That's the other thing. It's not like it's brutal, violent, but it's super fancy. Like he'll do like a special move, like he'll grab the guy by the back of the neck and then he'll shove him into a wall, but then knock him down every single brick on the wall. But it looks so fluid and so. I don't know. You got
Yeah.
Ollie. Do yourself a favor and find the Raid 1 and 2. Watch them both at the same
Yep.
time.
Yep.
It's dope.
Yep.
And the
I
good
will.
thing about it is that 2 takes place hours after the first one ended, so it's like the time is still there. Like watching it one after another would actually make sense.
Yeah.
I will have to check that out.
So especially, and I guess the Raid. Check that out, Raleigh. What rock
Is
your
it
world?
on is it on Amazon or where's it at?
Oh, what? Well,
Where can I watch?
I saw a Special ID on Google Play, which is then you can watch on Amazon as well. I think you can actually rent it off Amazon. What do you call it? Amazon Prime.
Yeah, Amazon Prime. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Just put your money in that. It's good. It's worth it. Both things are worth it. But I feel now you said the Raid. Now I'm like, fuck Special ID. Watch the Raid if you haven't seen the Raid. my suggestion. Don's suggestion kicks ass.
Yeah, I was just like, what is happening? And I am so happy that I went because it was awesome. I mean, I too did want to kick some ass that night too. I was like, yeah. I mean, what time? We got home like at 1 in the morning? What were we doing? I don't even know. We were just walking around the streets trying to be like Batman. Just...
Yeah, we actually went on patrol. We were like looking around, like, yeah, we're gonna risk our fucking lives tonight. You know how like when you watch 300, you immediately wanted to work out.
Oh,
When you watch the Raid, you immediately want to fight crime. I was gonna infiltrate a gang. I was gonna become a Latin King for a second, and then afterwards infiltrate it and stop all their crime. but that would have been the dumbest idea ever.
I'm gonna rewatch this show just to hear you say that. We were patrolling the streets trying to fight crime.
we went, but then we wound up just going to a bakery and eating like sandwiches.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
So
like
much for fighting crime. We fought hunger instead.
I watched Machete Kills again. I don't know if y'all are totally were like, man, this is Mexican exploitation. I don't know about this movie. I was dying. It was so cheesy. But I was dying because I like Danny Trejo. And get this, Emilio Estevez, not Emilio Estevez. The guy from 2.5 Men changed his name before that movie. Charlie Sheen's no longer Charlie Sheen. He's now Carlos Estevez.
really?
His birth name. Yes.
Oh wow.
Wait, is that for real? Is he no longer
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen?
No,
Oh,
he
okay.
went to his birth name.
That's cool. I mean, isn't he's a? I mean, Emilio Estevez is his brother, right, or something like that?
Yeah, Emilio Estevez is his brother.
Yeah.
And Emilio Estevez sounds really Hispanic of a name, so I'm thinking they have like some Latin in them somewhere.
Yeah, they're of Latin and I forgot. I just read it, man, because I was like, he changed his name, or is the director messing with me? Is he just throwing out people's names? Because he was like, and Leonardo DiCaprio's in this movie, but he has a mask on, so you can't tell. And you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he changed his name.
That's dope. I like everything Robert Rodriguez does. Like, I'm a big Robert Rodriguez fan. Like Sin City 1, I didn't see the second one yet. I'm probably gonna watch it later. I know it's on HBO Go. I probably want to watch it before I cancel my cable. I won't be able to watch HBO Go anymore. But before I do that, I need to watch Sin City and 300, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm done. You can take it back the box.
You're sitting and you're holding your hands on the box while you watch it, and then they come and you're like, okay.
I'm done.
I'm done. Like, when do you guys stop charging me? Because I already paid you, so stop charging now.
It's ridiculous. Me and my wife watched The Underworld, The Awakening, the last one in the series.
I love
Man.
Underworld.
Gosh, that one was a beautiful, thing, man. Just all the graphics and the storyline and everything. And then little cheesy things like, the guy's like, don't kill me, I'll let you out, or I'll let you go. And she's like, I'll let you go too. And he falls like 10 stories into a car. And I'm like, oh my God.
I think I saw like you and me and I think Tim were talking about. Well, Tim was talking about who was hotter, but we're talking about who is more of a badass between Mila Jovovich and Kate Beckinsale in their respective movies. So the Alien. So basically, you're basically saying Resident Evil versus what's that sound?
Underworld.
So Resident Evil versus Underworld. But then you brought up Fifth Element. I says, okay, they're good.
Yeah.
No one is better than Bruce Willis at anything. Bruce Willis is better at being alive than most people.
True.
That is ridiculous.
Did you ever see?
See, I don't know. I would say Kate Beckinsale is kind of kicking ass in Underworld. I mean, I don't know. They're both equally kick-ass characters. But if I had to choose between the two, I don't know. That's a hard one. I like zombies.
My bugaboo with the whole deal is that Mila Jovovich's character is kind of a Mary Sue, isn't she? She was created just to be a part of this thing out of the love of that director. Is like, hey, let's make a character and make her the best character in the thing.
Oh, wait a minute. Isn't that her husband?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like me making a movie and I'm saying, okay, Donna's the main character of this movie. Like, yeah, but we're making a movie about Street Fighter, so who's Donna playing? No, Donna's playing a new character. And this new character is the best one out of all of them. It's like, but what about Chun-Li? What about Cammy? No, Donna's the best character now. This is it.
I have all of their powers. I'm like, yeah, that's right. I'm a badass.
And her backstory was that she was trained by whoever trained Akuma, and whoever trained Goken trained her, then died at the hands of Akuma. That's her backstory. He's like, you just ruined the whole. That's the reason why I don't like Resident Evil, because of that whole randomly. Like, what about Jill Valentine? She's just like a random character. She's not even like a main character on this. Jill Valentine's movie, her movie that she was supposed to be part of, was hijacked by this random character they made Mila Jovovich be. Why couldn't Mila Jovovich be me?
Jill
What's her name?
Valentine.
Jill Valentine. Why couldn't she be Jill Valentine? No, they had to create a random character to be the guy and go, no, this is the best one. As a matter of fact, she has powers. She can make the sky light up on fire, kill zombie birds.
That's probably why I've backed off. Mila Jovovich was like my crush for like almost a decade, and I had to back off because Resident Evil got ridiculous. For real, you can kill zombie birds with your thoughts. Why are any of these people that you're supposed to be protecting dying if you're just as bad at it? And again, I like that you drew that parallel because I didn't know her husband was in charge of that. Now I realize why it's so ridiculous. You're right. Second Resident Evil, Jill Valentine's there. She's doing her thing with her black cop friend. And then Mila Jovovich comes in and says, it's my film, bitch.
That's what happened. It's like, no, I don't want to be Jill Valentine. I want to be Lucy, daughter of the devil.
No, yeah, seriously, it got ridiculous. It was just like, all right, don't even call it Resident Evil anymore. Call it some other movie, you know? But
Girl zombie fight.
exactly. No, but see, that's why I was saying, like, you know, Underworld, I felt like or it was an original, you know, type of movie where I wasn't really following any kind of video game or any, like, comic book or anything like that. So I would say definitely Underworld over Resident Evil.
But the games are still the games are still cool though.
Oh, you know, yeah, definitely. I love the games. You know, I'm a big fan of that. I mean, I know they just did like a remake of Resident Evil, the first game. So it's out now on like PS3 and PS4.
They did what everybody wants them to do to Final Fantasy VII to Resident Evil. It's like, just remake it and you'll get rid of the debt that the company will get rid of it because everyone will just spend money on this. Final Fantasy VII is going to save the world, but nobody wants to put it out.
True.
It's like Square Enix is like everyone's yelling help, and then Square Enix looks down and whispers, no.
They need to reboot the Resident Evil series, man. Everybody's dead on Earth, but I'm still bad at it. For real, man. Everybody, and I keep watching it because she's in it, but it's like everybody's dead. There's no way to fix any of this.
You didn't save the world. It's over. Game over.
Speaking of zombie shows, I remember in episode 1 you guys were talking about Z Nation.
Yes.
I started watching it. I saw the first episode. I may stick with it. You know, I mean, it has a quirky side to it. It was like serious, and then spoilers. There was like that baby part. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. It went there.
It did, and I was just like, what the hell did I just start watching? Like, what did I just see? No, but I don't know. I may keep watching that one. Due to you guys.
Donna also worked with me at Blockbuster. Donna, do you remember Asylum movies? Like Asylum, where the people... They were the people who made the knockoff of whatever was hot in the theaters? So
yes, oh my god, didn't they do Alien versus Hunters? AVH?
Yes.
Yes.
Alien versus Hunters, Ollie. Not Alien versus Predator. Alien versus Hunters. Remember Transformorphers? Rise of the Transformorphers? Well, get this. Asylum, also makers of Sharknado, Asylum is behind Z Nation. Apparently they got their shit together and made their own thing, but everyone's saying that this is kind of a ripoff, a comedic ripoff of Walking Dead. I mean, you could see it. It's there, but they play it for laughs, but they also play it for realsies. It's black humor. I don't know, but it has an overarching plot.
Yeah.
The zombie NATO, and it's like, at least it's not sharks. I was dying. I was like, he's right.
speaking of, have you guys kept up with Walking Dead, or are you guys watching Walking Dead at all?
I kind of watch Walking Dead. I gotta start getting into it, but it just moved way too fast for me. Like it started. I think I started watching the first episode like a year into the show, and then I
Mm.
stopped because I just stopped because there's a bunch of stuff out there to watch, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get back into it. So now it's what, like 6 or 7 seasons into it, and like I'm so far away from it. But randomly I'm just gonna jump into it when it comes back on TV. I think that's coming back soon, or did it already come back?
If you have Netflix, they have it up to 4, I think, and I think 5 was like the current one that just passed. So you could definitely check it out on Netflix if you can. I mean, I kind of did what you did. I started watching it, and then for a little bit I like walked away from it, and I came back. And then coming back to it, it sucked me right back in, and I was just like, oh my god, I gotta keep watching more and more and more of it. So I can't wait till they finally put up the new season for it on Netflix. I can't wait for that.
I am not watching it. My wife's watching it, and the whole world's watching it except me and you, Danny.
Well, that's what I was just saying. We're like, I don't know what's wrong with us. We're not watching Walking Dead.
The whole world is watching.
It's what the world's watching. It's electric.
It's like WWE now and forever.
Oh man,
Then, now, forever.
forever.
Walking Dead.
Well, okay. Speaking of like what's trending out there, do you guys watch Game of Thrones, or is that like a thing that you guys don't really watch?
I gotta get into that. But I've actually started watching it like I remember I told you I have HBO Go, so I started watching it. I'm like into it, like into it hardcore now. Like the first season,
Right.
I'm about to start watching the second season. I'm like, man, I would save so much money if I weren't into this fucking show, because I could just cancel my. I gotta find another way to watch it. Probably some weird way, but for now, the only legal way to watch all of it is through HBO
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. I don't. Okay, with that, it's like everyone is watching it. Like that's like the thing now, and I don't know. It kind of puts me off. Like I saw the first season, and like I read the books. Well, probably like 2, 3 books in.
Except better
Um,
than me.
I don't know. I mean, the show is totally different, and I don't know. Maybe it's just me. There's just way too much sex. I don't even know if that's a thing. There's just too much sexual content in it that kind of
Thank you
puts
for
me
your
off.
honesty.
It,
I don't know. I mean, how do you guys feel about shows like that? Like,
if
are
it
you, I don't know, for it, not? I don't know.
Now now since I have a kid, it's hard for me to watch stuff like that. Like I have to wait until he's asleep, and I have to wait on my days off. I have to schedule it so I can watch something that's raunchy and messed up like that. I'm like, so it becomes a much darker scenario when I'm like, okay, it's late, the kid's asleep. Let me set this whole thing up. Make sure it's dark now. I'm getting really creepy and talking in a whisper tones. And I can put on my Game of Thrones. I'm watching it.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
two guys just came out to each other. I don't know if that's in the book or not, but I'm watching it. Wait, why am I watching this?
Okay. Wow. Well, I don't
I,
even know where to go after that.
I think
You know
I think
what?
the
I think Google was just like, look, we can't handle this conversation right now, so we're
it's
gonna
too
like censor
wait
you right now.
way too much smut there, Mr. Rated R.
I think we can do the last 2 segments. Danny Sunday, what do you recommend?
What do I recommend?
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm telling everyone to do is you have to get a Crunchyroll account and you have to start watching Durarara. I was telling everyone about this before, but the show just keeps getting friggin' better and better. And so we gotta get into that. I told everyone about Special ID, but if you can find a way to watch this, I'm telling everyone to see this. Do you like martial arts movies, Ollie? Do you like
Yes.
do you like horror movies, Ollie?
Yes.
What if someone made a martial art horror movie?
Martial horror.
I guess so. Now, rigor mortis. I don't. It was hailed really well. When you get a chance, get off this and go watch on when we're done. Don't kill it yet. Go on YouTube and look up Rigor Mortis's trailer. It'll blow you the f away. I'm serious. I was watching it the other day and thinking it was phenomenal. Watch it as soon as you can. Rigor Mortis. It is bizarre. It is dope. It's
The
badass.
trailer or the movie? The movie's out.
Both. The whole thing. The movie's just is better than the trailer because it's bigger than the trailer. The trailer hyped you up. The trailer got you hard. The movie finished you.
Oh wow. Wow. Oh my god.
You're all the way up there. You know, I'm trying to keep it classy. I don't know if I'm doing it right.
Bring it back. Roll it back. Roll it back. Okay. I'll definitely try to catch up on that. And I guess Ollie's he's just going crazy over there now.
Can't stop
I want to know what Ollie recommends.
What do I recommend? The Firm, movie from 1992 or 93, Tom Cruise. A lawyer that gets brought into this very dark firm that has a firm grasp upon its employees and gets away with a lot of stuff. Very good movie. Very, very good movie.
Oh, wait. I remember bringing this up the other day about Ice Picker. I watched it again. I think everyone should watch Ice Picker. I mean, is it Snow? Damn it.
What?
It was Snowpiercer, about the movie about the huge train that goes around the world and everyone has to live in it, Hunger Games style.
Yes.
I watched it again. I watched it with a friend who was really big into Hunger Games. And I think she kind of liked it. Not as much as Hunger Games, but I think she liked it.
Donna, what do you recommend?
Movie, I would say. Let me see. What have I seen? Oh, Edge of Tomorrow. That was a really good one. It was based on a manga, and basically it's a guy.
All you need is kill.
Yeah. All you need is kill. Right. Exactly. Very good. And yeah, so it was based on that, and basically it's a guy who goes into war, but like every time he dies, he can rewind back to the day before he gets killed. So like he has to find a way to basically figure out how to break the cycle. It's written really well. I would say definitely check that out. I mean, I don't know if you're put off by Tom Cruise. He's in it, but good acting, you know. And who else is in that? Emily Blunt. She's awesome in that one. She's like a badass.
She's very pretty.
Yeah. But overall the story is great. That's a big recommended for me. TV shows. I would say The Flash has got me like watching every episode is just great.
I have to catch up on that one.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I saw because Ollie put me onto it with the Arrow and Flash combining forces thing. And then like I just kind of lost track of it. And the Flash is now it's a show and it's happening, it's going on, and some people are saying it's better than Arrow.
Yes.
I wouldn't say that. I don't know.
What? Okay.
I like Arrow. I started getting into it. I started watching it with my sister, and I'm like going, this is a good show. I wish I got into this in the beginning. Now the season's on, and I have to try to get onto that. But I think I'm done with the first 2 seasons, and I'm like, I gotta get into Arrow.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I got into Arrow first, and then I started watching more of The Flash. I would have to say like Arrow is more of like the dark side of being a villain. It's more realistic, and then The Flash is more of kind of like an upbeat, I'm gonna be a hero and save the day type of deal. I would say both of them combined is a really awesome show. I mean, you know, don't just watch one or the other. You gotta kind of have to watch both of them. I don't know.
Yeah, especially if you want to be filled in that part of the universe. Kind of like Buffy and Angel, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like you can't just watch one show. You gotta watch the other show just to complete the whole thing. It goes full circle.
Yes. Let's get into the last segment, skip it or see it. Basically, since I got two people, I'll give you three titles, Danny, and you tell me based upon how you feel if you've seen it or not seen it, if we're gonna see it or skip it. Then I'll do the same thing for you, Donna. You ready, Danny? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. I'm on Netflix because I guess we did Hulu last time.
One of
Something
these days we
that
gotta
we
do.
didn't.
One of these days we gotta do
Huh?
Crunchyroll. I said one of these days we gotta
We
do
will do.
Crunchyroll.
We definitely will. And it reminded me, I didn't put the code in the first one, but I'll put it on this video.
Oh,
All right, I'll give
awesome.
it to Donna. Somebody's going to put it on the third video. Somebody's going to do it. Okay. The Wolf of Wall Street. Danny, see it or skip it?
Super debauch. If you're like, I don't know if like what Don was talking about earlier, where it's like super excessive, super debauch. Like there's like I felt like there was a scene where it was like almost 90 minutes of just like an orgy scene happening. If you can stomach that, I felt like it was a montage of nonsense. If you can get into it, there's kind of a good story into it. I don't know. I thought it was all right. Though it was hyped up more. I mean, I like everyone in this movie because I love Leonardo DiCaprio. Love everything he does. But I don't know. It's all right. It's it's hard to watch it and go, wait, is there a movie here? Because I just saw like a montage of drug scenes and sex scenes and stuff, and then it finally will get to its point, and it's a really long.
Would you see it or skip it?
Um, if you have the time, see it. If you don't, skip it because it's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna give it to you this way. I'll finalize it. Skip it. You're not missing anything.
Sweet. Um, Next one, Breaking Bad. Have not seen it, but I know people say it's really good.
I say watch it as soon as possible. Like put it in your queue, like and watch one episode a day. It's already over. It's finished. So you don't have anything to catch up on. Just start from the beginning and go through it. It's definitely worth it. I mean, it sounds kind of weird coming from a straight edge guy that I like a show about drugs, but this is a really good show. And I'm not the only one. Like I think CM Punk was like a huge fan of this, wasn't he at one point?
I think he was.
Yeah, he even visited the house that the show was based on, or whatever, with Kofi Kingston. It was funny because I guess they're best friends or whatever. Doesn't matter. The point is, that's a see it.
Cool.
That's a must see.
Full Metal Alchemist.
That's a must see. Wait, which one? Brotherhood or Vanilla?
Either one of them.
Oh, watch them both. They're both dope. Because at one point the anime had to just do their own thing because they were forced to because the manga started had to catch up to what the anime was doing. So the anime had a bit of a deviance. It started varying a bit. Then Brotherhood came out and was like, okay, we're gonna do it again, except we're gonna follow the manga to the letter. And it was good on both. Both of them are good for their different reasons. I liked what the anime did. I didn't know about what the manga was doing until when I started watching the manga. But then after I started reading the manga, and I'm like, okay, no, they're both. If you can get a hand on both of them, watch that. Again, it's over. There's nothing to catch up with. Just start from the beginning and watch it. That's a must see again. It was one of the best, and it's one of the few anime where the dubbing is good. Because I feel like all the voice actors are really good voice actors, so it worked out.
Sweet. So we got one skip and two C's. Donna, starting with you, Family Guy.
I would say, you know what? Watch it. Watch it. It's one of those things where if you're having a crappy day and you just want to laugh, definitely go watch it.
Totally. That's funny. Okay. How about House?
House?
Yes.
I would say, don't kill me here. I'm gonna say skip it. Only because I skip. Well, okay. I'm basing it on my opinion. I skipped it. I saw like
Okay.
maybe like one season and then I was like, eh.
You got the
Sweet.
gist of it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like ER. Yeah, it's basically like ER for me. So I was just like, seen it. Don't really care for it.
Okay. How about Jack Ryan? It's a recent movie that came out.
Jack
Is that
Ryan.
what-
Oh, that's the one with Tom Cruise, right?
He's a badass, but he's also short. Wait,
No,
no.
I think that's Jack Reacher. This other one's with
With Jack
who's this
Ryan?
guy? Chris Pine.
Chris
Chris
Pine?
Pine.
Like Captain
Hmm.
America?
Uh, is
No,
it Captain?
that's Chris Evans is Captain America.
Who's Chris Pine?
I have
I
no
think he
idea.
was on that movie with Denzel Washington, Unstoppable on the train, where
Oh.
the train wouldn't stop.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess that's.
That's a skip it for me because I don't. I didn't even know who it was.
I'll do the end credits then. I am at Oliver Ben. I thank y'all people for checking out this See It or Skip It show. Remember that our opinions are based on what we like and do not like. You may find a show that you like or a movie that you like. But I am at Oliver Ben, and there's this guy.
I am. I am at Danny Sunday, and I am Danny Sunday.
And I am at DL Algoso.
Sweet. Thank you for coming on, Donna. We've been
Thank you
trying
so
to get
much.
you on, and I'm just glad it finally happened.